Hello. Check with the sound. Hello. Good morning. It's audible. Voice is audible. Okay. So in the last class we have seen the problems on limits. Okay. Some more examples are there in the limits, but I told you to work out that. Today I'll send you the PPT. Okay. The remaining questions I'll send you. Next we will discuss the questions of continuity. We will discuss the questions of continuity. Okay. I think yesterday I have defined the continuity definition also, right? Okay. So I have defined the continuity definitions. That is, what is that continuous function? When the function is continuous. That is, limit x tends to a, f of x is equals to f of c. That function is called as what? Continuous. Okay. Otherwise you can say LHL is equals to RHL. Then also the function is continuous. Okay. Also every trigonometric function, polynomial function, modulus function, exponential function, logarithmic functions are always continuous. Okay. Then let us go with the problems. So it is a question here. If f of x is equals to modulus of x minus 2, modulus of x minus 2, then options are limit x tends to, it's not visible, x tends to 2 plus f of x not equals to 0, limit x tends to, I'll write x tends to 2 minus f of x not equals to 0. C option is limit x tends to 2 minus is not equals to limit x tends to 2 plus f of x. Okay. And option D is f of x is continuous at x is equals to 2. F of x is continuous at x is equals to 2. So among this, which option is going to be correct? For that you need to do the simplification, means you have to check it. It means you have to find out the limit values. You have to find out the limit values. See, function is modulus. Function is modulus. See, whenever the function is modulus, always we use or apply the LHL and RHL definition. Okay. So before applying LHL and RHL, first you have to find f of 0. F of, sorry, not f of 0, f of 2, because your limit point is 2. So f of 2 is equals to, f of 2 meaning is what? Equals to 2. Equals to 2 means what? In the main function, wherever x comes, we have to put 2. That is modulus of 2 minus 2, and which is equals to 0. After that, let us find LHL. LHL is what? Limit x tends to 2 minus f of x, then limit x tends to 2 minus. Now LHL means what? Less than 2. LHL means what? Less than 2. Whenever it is less than 2, okay, always the mod value is what? Negative. Always this mod value is negative. Whenever x is less than, in that case mod value is negative. So therefore, what is the modulus of x minus 2 is minus of x minus 2, which is equals to, substitute the limit as x tends to 2 here. So minus of 2 minus 2, again the answer is 0. Next RHL, that is limit x tends to 2 plus f of x, Okay, then limit x tends to 2 plus RHL means x is greater than, and whenever x is greater than, mod x value is positive, means it is simply x minus 2. Put the limit is x tends to 2, again 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. So what we observe here, LHL and RHL both are equal. So therefore what, LHL is equals to RHL. It means that function is continuous at x is equals to 2. Function is continuous at x is equals to 2. So therefore option D, f of x is continuous at x is equals to 2. Okay, option D is correct here. Okay, next question. What is this next question here? In order that the function f of x is equals to 1 plus x, f of x is equals to x plus 1 to the power 1 by x, f of x is equals to x plus 1 to the power 1 by x is continuous at x is equals to 0, then f of 0 must be defined as, options are f of 0 is equals to 0, f of 0 is e, f of 0 is 1 by e, f of 0 is 1, okay. See which function is given, that is f of x is equals to x plus 1 to the power 1 by x, okay. So f of x is equals to x plus 1 to the power 1 by x. Suppose for this, if I apply the limit now, what is the limit here? They have said it is continuous at x is equals to 0. So therefore limit is x tends to 0, f of x which is equals to limit x tends to 0, what? X plus 1 to the power 1 by x, See, if I put the limit as x tends to 0 here, what will happen? 1 by 0 is infinity, okay. So 1 to the power infinity will get, okay. It might be not defined then, okay, because if the function is continuous, then you have to find f of must be defined as, then how to simplify this? Let us take, let y is equals to, means this y is equals to limit x tends to 0, x plus 1 to the power 1 by x, means when you put the value of x tends to 0 in the function, it not give any value, it's not defined and is not present in the option. So for that we have to simplify. So I have assumed that let y is equals to this, okay. Now next, take log on both the sides. So it is log of limit x tends to 0, x plus 1 to the power 1 by x, or which is equals to limit x tends to 0, log of x plus 1 to the power 1 by x, which is equals to log of x tends to 0. So after applying the logarithmic property, it is 1 by x into x plus 1, 1 by x into log of 1 plus x or x plus 1. After applying the logarithmic property, log x to the power n can be written as n log x. So the same way, okay. Now still if I substitute the limit as x tends to 0, see now what I am having here, limit x tends to 0, log of 1 plus x or x plus 1 divided by x, okay, left hand side is log y. Even now also if I substitute the limit as x tends to 0, what will happen? 1 plus 0 is 1, but log 1 is 0 upon 0, again it is indeterminate form. And I told you, whenever you get indeterminate form, in that case which rule we have to apply? That is L-Hospital rule we have to apply. L'Hospital rule we have to apply. So differentiate the numerator. What is the derivative of log of 1 plus x? 1 upon 1 plus x into derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of x is 1, and whole thing is divided by x derivative is 1. So therefore log y is equals to, substitute the limit as x tends to 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So 1 upon 1 is 1 here. So log y is equals to 1, or y is equals to what? Okay, that is e to the power 1. Log y is equals to 1. If I eliminate y, then y is equals to what? E to the power 1, means this e to the power 1. Y means what? Actually it is f of 0 only, because see, for what I have taken y, limit x tends to 0 f of x, but x tends to 0, if I put it, you will get f of 0, that is your y. So therefore f of 0 is equals to e to the power 1 means what? E. So therefore option B is correct. Option B is correct here. Okay. Yes, you note down this solution. Okay, let us go with next question. I hope you understood this. Okay, see the next question. Let's see the next question. Okay, I think its question is not visible clearly. I'll write it. F of x is equals to x square upon a minus a, x square upon a minus a, when x is less than a, when x is less than a, and f of x is equals to 0 when x is equals to a, when x is equals to a, and f of x is equals to a minus x square upon a when x is greater than a, when x is greater than a. Then the options are limit x tends to a, f of x is equals to a, option B none of the above, option C f of x is continuous at x is equals to a, option D f of x is discontinuous at x is equals to a. Okay, then you need to check. So whether this function is continuous or discontinuous, okay, or the other options are going to be satisfied. So see, again the function is defined in the form of less than and greater than. Okay, so this function is defined in the form of less than and greater than. In that case also we have to use the LHL and RHL definition. Okay, so first let us take f of a is equals to, so f of a meaning is what? At x is equals to a. So at x is equals to a, f of a value will be what? 0. Okay, next limit x tends to a minus, LHL I have taken, limit x tends to a minus f of x, which is equals to limit x tends to a minus. Okay, LHL means what? Always x is less than, x is less than. So for x is less than a, function is what? X square by a minus a. Now put the limit is x tends to a here, it will be what? A square upon a minus a. So a from this 1a get cancelled, 1a is left, a minus a is 0. The next RHL, limit x tends to a plus f of x is equals to limit x tends to a plus, RHL means what? X is greater than. Okay, and for x is greater than a, function is what? A minus x square upon a. Now substitute the limit as x tends to a here, a minus a square upon a. So it is a minus a, from this a get cancelled, left with a, and a minus a is what? 0. So what you observe here, LHL answer is 0, RHL is also 0. So therefore what? LHL is equals to RHL. LHL is equals to RHL. LHL is equals to RHL means what? Given function is continuous at x is equals to a. So therefore option C is correct. Option C is correct here. Okay. So we just note down that solution. Simply we found out LHL and RHL. That's it. Okay, next question you see, question number 19. Okay, I'll write that 19 question number. F of x is equals to 1 when 0 less than x less than 3 pi by 4, or you can say less than or equal to 3 pi by 4, less than or equal to 3 pi by 4, and f of x is equals to 2 sine of 2 by 9x, 2 into sine of 2 by 9x when x lies between 3 pi by 4 less than x less than less than pi. Okay, so this is the function here, this is the function here, and the options are what here? Options are what? Option A, f of x is continuous at x is equals to 0. Option B, f of x is continuous at x is equals to pi. Option C, f of x is continuous at x is equals to 3 pi by 4. F of x is discontinuous at x is equals to 3 pi by 4. Okay, so let us check. So in this, what is the limit point? What is the limit point in this function? See, for x there are how many values? 0, 3 pi by 4 and pi. 3 points are there, limit points, but among that which are the actual limit points? Okay, so the point which is present for greater than as well as for less than, that point is you are going to consider as a limit point. See, x is greater than 0, but do we have x is less than 0? No, so 0 is not a limit point. Here x is less than 3 by 4 and here x is greater than 3 by 4, so 3 by 4 is a limit point. One more, here x is less than pi, do we have x is greater than pi? No, so pi is not a limit point. So your limit point is what? 3 pi by 4. So let us check the continuity for 3 pi by 4. Okay, so here f of 3 pi by 4 is equals to, so what is the meaning of f of 3 pi by 4? That is at x is equals to 3 pi by 4. So at x is equals to 3 pi by 4. Okay, f of x value is 1. Next you have to find LHL. Limit x tends to 3 pi by 4 minus f of x is equals to limit x tends to 3 pi by 4 minus, okay, LHL means x is less than, so for x is less than, okay, f of x value is what? 1. So in this limit, okay, in this limit now x tends to 3 pi by 4, x tends to 3 pi by 4, okay, your function is constant, f of x is constant, a1 क्या है? Constant है. If the function is constant, okay, you are not able to put the limit, so whatever the constant function is there, that constant function itself is the value of that limit, so therefore answer is 1. Next, RHL is equals to limit x tends to 3 pi by 4 plus f of x, so which is equals to limit x tends to 3 pi by 4 plus, okay, RHL means what? X is greater than, x is greater than, x is greater than. So for x is greater than, what is the function? See here, for x is greater than 3 pi by 4, function is 2 into sine of 2 upon 9 x. So in this you can put the limit as x tends to 3 pi by 4. So it is 2 into sine of 2 by 9 as it is, into, in the place of x you have to put the value is 3 pi by 4. There 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, or which is equals to 2 into, okay, sine of, what is left, pi by 6, or which is equals to 2 into, what is sine of pi by 6, that is 30 degree, and sine 30 is 1 by 2, 2 get cancelled, answer is 1, answer is 1. So you can observe LHL is 1, RHL is also 1. So if it is LHL is equals to RHL, it means what? The function is continuous at, function is continuous at x is equals to 3 pi by 4, x is equals to 3 pi by 4. So therefore option C is correct here, option C is correct here. Okay, see in this problem simply we have checked the continuity at x is equals to 3 pi by 4, at x is equals to 3 pi by 4. Okay, see the next question, see the next question. So next question I'll write it, f of x is equals to sin x, f of x is equals to sin x, where x is not equals to n pi, and where n is belongs to set of integers, and f of x is 2 otherwise, and g of x is equals to, g of x is also given, g of x is equals to x square plus 1, where x is not equals to 0 comma 2, and f of x is, g of x is equals to 4 when x is equals to 0, and g of x is equals to 5 when x is equals to 2, when x is equals to 2. Then what is the value of limit x tends to 0 g of f of x? What is the value of limit x tends to 0 g of f of x? The options are 5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. So while simplifying this problem, see how you are going to simplify. You have to find out g of f of x, g of f of x. So here limit x tends to 0 g of f of x. See what is f of x here? 2 otherwise, and f of x is equals to sin x, where x is not equals to n pi. Okay, see I think you know, maybe you know the basic things. So whenever the problem is of less than and greater than, in that case we see what is the value of for less than and what is the value of for greater than. But when the problem is of this type, that is not equals to, so always that not equals to you have to consider as a function, not equals to always we have to consider as a function. Okay, so therefore here I am going to take f of x is what? Here x is not equals to, therefore function is sin x, function is sin x, which is equals to limit x tends to 0 g of sin x. What is g of x for not equals to? X square plus 1. Okay, x square plus 1, but in the place of x, I am having sin x. So here you can substitute, that is sin square x plus 1, sin square x plus 1. Okay, then if I substitute the limit as x tends to 0, sin 0 is 0, what is left? It is 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. Okay, So therefore option D is correct. So this concept you may not understood. I'll just write it separately because I don't know whether this composition function is done for you or no in the previous year, because the syllabus was reduced. Let me take it like this and show you. Okay, so this is your f of x as sin x. G of x is what? X square plus 1. So when you are taking g of f of x, okay, so which is equals to g as it is. What is f of x here? Sin x. Okay, now it is g of sin x. G of sin x means what? G of x definition to apply. So in this place of x, what we have? Sin x. So in the function wherever x comes, we have to put sin x. So it becomes what? Sin square plus 1. Sin square plus 1, and that is what I have written here. Okay, actually that is a composition function. What we call for that? It is a composition function. Okay, such a lengthy question they have given, but solution is very simple for this. Just to twist the question, the other things are given in the problem. Okay, see the next question again. Okay, that is question number 21. I'll write the question, it's not visible. F of x is equals to x minus 4 upon modulus of x minus 4. X minus 4 upon modulus of x minus 4 plus a, comma, x is less than 4. X is less than 4. And next, a plus b, comma, when x is equals to 4. Next, x minus 4 upon modulus of x minus 4, again when x is greater than 4. X is greater than 4. Okay, see this particular problem, how to simplify. Okay, so again if you observe, maybe function, if you, after looking at the function it looks like difficult, but it's very simple. Okay, so this function is equals to, मतलब उन्होंने क्या दिया है, this function is given and they have said this f of x is continuous at x is equals to 4. That f of x is continuous at x is equals to 4 when options are a is equals to 0, b is equals to 0, a is equals to 1, b is equals to 1, a is equals to minus 1, b is equals to 1, a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1. Okay, so already this given, this function is continuous at x is equals to 4. So if it is continuous at x is equals to 4, then definition is what? LHL is equals to RHL is equals to f of 4. LHL is equals to RHL is equals to f of 4. Now, well, LHL means what? That is limit x tends to 4 minus f of x, which is equals to limit x tends to 4 minus, okay, LHL means less than, for x is less than 4, it is x minus 4 divided by, see having the modulus sign, but here x is less than 4, so therefore modulus value is minus of x minus 4. This will get cancelled, answer is minus 1. So this is your LHL. Next, RHL is what? Limit x tends to 4 minus, sorry, I made the mistake, plus a is there, so therefore answer is okay, minus 1 plus a. RHL is what? Limit x tends to 4 plus f of x is equals to limit x tends to 4 plus, okay, now x tends to 4 plus, RHL is what now? X is greater than, for greater than mod x value is always positive, so therefore x minus 4 upon x minus 4. Okay, and in this function it is plus b is there and plus b. Again both will get cancelled. Answer is 1 plus b. 1 plus b. Okay, next. So therefore LHL answer is how much? 1 minus a, which is equals to RHL is how much? 1 plus b, which is equals to f of 4 means what? Equals to 4, and for equals to 4 answer is a plus b. Now equate this both the part to third side, means 1 minus a is equals to a plus b, and 1 plus b is equals to a plus b. Here I think, okay, here minus 1 plus a, no it is, sorry, minus 1 plus a, it is, made the mistake, minus 1 plus a. So plus a get cancelled. Here I got b is equals to minus 1. Here b get cancelled. I got a is equals to 1. Means what? A is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1. So therefore option D is correct. Option D is correct. Okay, that is a is equals to 1 and b is equals to minus 1. Okay. In this also simply we have found LHL and RHL. See, in the theory class what we have learnt about the continuity, there if you have perfect, then these MCQs are not that much difficult. In this also the same thing you have to do it, but some various or different types of functions you will get it. Okay. Next question. Next question. F of x is equals to x plus lambda when x is less than 3. F of x is 4 when x is equals to 3. F of x is equals to 3x minus 5 when x is greater than 3. Is continuous at x is equals to 3, then find the value of lambda. Again see, it is same as previous question. Okay, so this function is already, it is continuous. You are not going to check the continuity of this, it is already continuous. Okay, then you have to find out the value of lambda. Okay, now they have said this function is continuous at x is equals to 3. It means what? LHL is equals to RHL is equals to f of 3. Okay, so let us find LHL. What is LHL? Limit x tends to 3 minus f of x, then limit x tends to 3 minus. LHL means what? X is less than, and for x is less than function is x plus lambda. Put the limit as x tends to 3, answer is 3 plus lambda. Next find RHL, that is limit x tends to 3 plus f of x, which is equals to limit x tends to 3 plus. Okay, now RHL means what? X is greater than, and for x is greater than 3 function is 3x minus 5. Now put the limit as x tends to 3, 3 3s are 9, 9 minus 5 is 4. And what is f of 3? For equals to 3 function answer is 4. Okay, then what you are going to equate? So therefore LHL is equals to f of 4, because see RHL and f of 3, RHL and f of 3 answers are same, so I can't equate this, I have to equate the other one. So LHL is equals to f of 3, LHL answer is 3 plus lambda, f of 3 answer is 4. So lambda is equals to 4 minus 3 and lambda is equals to 1. Lambda is equals to 1. So therefore option D is correct. Option D is correct here. Okay. So you just note down the solution. Okay, see the next question. for the function f of x is equals to sin square ax upon x square when x is not equals to 0, when x is not equals to 0, and 1 when x is equals to 0. Which one is a true statement? So these are the options. F of x is continuous at x is equals to 0. F of x is discontinuous at x is equals to 0 when a is not equals to plus or minus 1. F of x is continuous at x is equals to a, and option D is none of the above. Okay, see, f of x is continuous at x is equals to a. I think this is not the option only. Why? Because your continuity point is 0. This is deleted. Then we have the options are A, B or D. Any among that, any one answer is going to be correct. Okay, so we have to check the continuity here, whether it is continuous or discontinuous or none of the above. Okay, so how you are going to check this? See here, limit x tends to 0, f of x is equals to, that is limit x tends to 0. Okay, what is f of x here? Sin square ax upon x square. So which is equals to, okay, now if you observed, I think it's not able to find out the value. If you put the x tends to 0 here, you will get 0 by 0 form, which is indeterminate. Then see, by using some limit properties or limit theorems, I can write it. So this sin square ax, I may write sin ax whole square divided by, here I will multiply by a square and I will divide by a square. I have multiplied by a square and I have divided by a square. So which is equals to, okay, see, limit x tends to 0. This is also having the square, so I may write together sin ax upon ax whole square into a square. As you know, one of the standard theorem of limit, that is limit x tends to 0, sin x upon x value is what? 1. So here also the same, limit x tends to 0, sin ax upon ax will be 1 into a square, so which is equals to a square. Okay, this is the limit value. And also we have to check what is f of 0. What is f of 0? Means at x is equals to 0, its value is 1. Then limit x tends to 0, f of x is not equals to f of 0, because limit value is a square and f of 0 value is 1. So 1 is not equals to a square. Okay, therefore this function is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. So therefore option B is correct. Here. Next, question number 24. What is this question number 24? I'll write that question. F of x is equals to minus x square when x is less than equals to 0, 5x minus 4 when 0 less than x or less than equals to 1. Next, 4x square minus 3x, 4x square minus 3x when 1 is less than x less than 2, 1 is less than x less than 2, 3x plus 4 when x is greater than or equal to 2, then these are the options. F of x is continuous at x is equals to 0, f of x is continuous at x is equals to 2, f of x is discontinuous at x is equals to 1, and none of the above. Okay, so if you observe how many limit points are there in this, x is less than 0, x is greater than 0, so 0 is the limit point, x is greater than 1, x is less than 1, x is greater than 1, 1 is the limit point, x is less than 2, x is greater than 2, 2 is the limit point. So total 3 limit points are there, and for every limit point you have to check the continuity, okay. So I'm instead of means LHL RHL you have to find it for x is equals to 0, again you have to find LHL RHL for x is equals to 1, you have to find LHL RHL for x is equals to 2, okay. So now so far I used that LHL and RHL definition, okay, but in this only for one point I will show you, but for the rest point I am going to do the answer directly, okay. So I'll just show you for x is equals to 0. So first you have to find LHL. LHL is what? Limit x tends to 0 minus f of x, that is limit x tends to 0 minus, so LHL means less than 0, for x is less than 0 function is minus x square, put the limit is x tends to 0, answer is 0. RHL is limit x tends to 0 plus f of x, which is equals to limit x tends to 0 plus, RHL means what? X is greater than 0, and for greater than 0 function is 5x minus 4. So when I put the limit is x tends to 0 here, 0 minus 4 is minus 4. So if you observe here, LHL is not equals to RHL. LHL is not equals to RHL. Means what? It is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. It is discontinuous at x is equals to 0. But this option is not there in that. This option is not present into that. So let us check similarly at x is equals to 1. At x is equals to 1, you have to find LHL, RHL. Now again I will not write the definition, I will do it directly. So when you are finding LHL, LHL means what? LHL means what? It's for less than 1. It is for less than 1. So for x is less than 1, function is what? 5x minus 4. But put the limit is x tends to 1. 5 ones are 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. What is RHL? RHL is greater than 1. So for x is greater than 1, function is 4x square minus 3. Put x is 1. 1 square is 1. 4 ones are 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So therefore LHL and RHL both are same. It means what? It is continuous. It is continuous at x is equals to 1. Okay. But that also option is not there because f of x is discontinuous, they have said, but we are getting continuous. So therefore this is eliminated and this is also eliminated. Then we are having only the two options, B or D. Okay. So let us check the continuity at x is equals to 2. So at x is equals to 2, LHL answer for less than 2 function is 4x square minus 3x. Put x is equals to 2 here. 2 square is 4. 4 4s are 16 minus 3 2s are 6. Answer is 10. Then RHL. RHL means for x is greater than 2. Put the limit is x is 2. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Here LHL is RHL. Both are same. Therefore function is continuous at x is equals to 2. So I think that option is present here. Option B. It is continuous at x is equals to 2. So therefore option B is correct here. Option B is correct. Okay. Next let us see one more question. Question number 25. This is the last one. Okay. what they have given, if the function f of x is equals to x, if x is rational, if x is rational, and 1 minus x if x is irrational, if x is irrational, x is, let me write this correctly, x is irrational, then f of x is continuous at dash number of the points infinity, 1, 0, none of the above. Okay, so they have said this function is continuous at dash number of the continuity point, and these are the points. So you have to take each point and you have to check the continuity. Okay, see, if you are taking 1 is the continuity point, then if I put it 1 here in the LHL, which is equals to RHL, right? If I put it 1 here, 1 minus 1, 0, which is not equal. Okay, so 1 is not the continuity point. If I take x is 0, so we'll get 0 is equals to 1 minus 0 is 1, again which is not equal, okay. Next if you take infinity, so infinity is equals to 1 minus infinity is 0, again which is not equal. So for these 3 points it's not continuous, means what? There is no point of continuity therefore option D is correct. There is no point is there which is continuous. Okay, so therefore option D is correct, that is none of the above. Okay, so here we have done with the continuity problems. Okay, so in the next class we are going to take the topic is differentiation. So first we will see the introduction, means theory part, and then we will solve the examples into the next class. Okay, thank you. See here, some of the students are messaging. See, for them there is a message. See, this class is for PU2. Okay, class 12 standard mathematics class. Okay, if you are belong to this stream, then only please attend the class, otherwise leave the class. Okay, simply you don't message nonsense things in the group.